Our defense has shown improvement all spring. We're playing faster. They understand what their assignments are and what's being asked of them a lot more going into year 2 than they did a year ago. So they're playing a lot faster with a lot more aggressiveness, and it shows. You know, they understand what they're, you know, what's being asked of them. I like the attitude that the defense is playing with. I mean, they're playing right on the edge, and that's good. And that's where we got to get them, and they're really coming along. You know, those 2 senior linebackers have stepped up and have done well. It makes a difference when Ricky White and DJ Holland are in there, and Jonathan Woodard, of course, has had a good spring, but he had a great year last year. The Ricky and DJ are understanding their deals now, and playing a lot faster, and have really stepped up. So been pleased with that. Our safeties are a lot more active than they were a year ago. Wellmaker is playing well in there, and Bobby Watkins. So been pleased with the way that the improvement of the defense. Got to keep coming. Got a long way to go. But I've seen a lot of improvement defensively. Early, the defense was setting the speed of the game. They were setting the tempo, and we didn't adjust to it well early. But once offensively we were able to adjust to the tempo and adjust to the speed, we were able to start making some plays. We got 2 more good practices, and then a little walkthrough, and then we'll play the spring game next Saturday. Today was our last 100-and-something play scrimmage, and we needed it to be a good physical day, and I think that it was. There was a lot of intensity, and the guys were flying around. We need to make hay every day that we're in full gear, though, and we have 2 more good days left, and we'll need to keep developing our younger guys. We're going to be counting on a lot of younger guys, and we need to keep developing those freshmen and sophomores, the guys that we've got. Some guys that have played a lot of football, the Woodards, Stouffer, Alec Willis, guys of that nature have played a lot of football. But then you've got some guys that were, Cloker has played some, but now he's going to be he's a starter at that left tackle, replacing a Cole Carruthers who played a lot of football. So every snap that those guys can get will help them. Our receivers, you're replacing a Dez Lewis and a Clay Murphy and a Damian Watts, guys that have played a lot of ball. Some of those younger guys, your Roman Gordons and Jose Moores, they need as many reps. Tight end, the more reps that the junior college transfer Zach Gogler can get, the freshman Josiah Weimer, the more reps that those guys can get, the closer they're going to be to ready to step in and take over that role. But been very pleased with their efforts thus far. You don't replace a Dez, but somebody can come in and create, that same, or as close to that productivity, or and there's an opportunity for somebody to step up. There's 60 balls for that will be spread out, and we've got some very talented receivers. Courtney Whitehead's a big strong receiver. Desmond Smith, Jatavius, there's some good football players. Jatavius was is All-American in his own right. Kick return, punt return. He's electric when you get the ball in his hands. Desmond Smith, now will be his opportunity, along with Courtney, to step up and assume that role. Jaquez McMillan there towards the end, that was him that went deep, caught a deep ball. He's a junior college transfer that has shown that he's going to be able to help. Brandon Cox made some plays today. And then I was mentioning earlier, 87 is Tyreek, the freshman receiver. He redshirted last year. He's shown some really good flashes. But then, like, Roman Gordon has had a really good spring. Roman will be a redshirt sophomore. He's a guy that you can see stepping up to assume a role. Jose Moore, who played 2 years ago, redshirted this past year, he is stepping into you can see those guys moving up a notch. All those guys, that group has shown some improvement this spring. Dink had a good day today, and he's had a good spring. And we let him kick a lot. I mean, he probably kicked, I don't know how many it was, but he probably had a season's worth of, he probably hit 15 or 18 field goals today, you know.